plop them back in and they get nice and shiny. I already just pulled it out of the oven and it's pretty glossy for the most part. Alrighty, got them all wrapped up. All 4 are mounted with the new powder coated white wheels. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another E36 barn find build episode. Now today I'm going to reveal the wheels that I have for the E36. I decided to kind of go with the more budget route here first. I'm going to run the wheels that came with the car. They came with a 17-inch, I believe they're off of an E46. However, I'm going to do one little thing to them today. I'm sure you can tell by the title of this video what it is I'll be doing. So this is them here. I have one sitting here, 2 up there, and 1 underneath that oil pan. But like I said, these are 17 by 7-inch BMW E46 wheels. Super cool, kind of a stylish looking wheel. I wish they were a little bit wider. However, I think they'll work. Over in the back corner, I do have the tires chilling next to the white Drift E36. I will be running a 215/45/17, I believe is what I ended up going with. So it should be really good fitment, hopefully. It's still stock suspension on the Beamer, so the ride height is not quite right, but I'm tired of looking at these ugly painted spare wheels and tires that are currently on the car, and I'm ready to get something better than that. I need to get the S13 scooched over. This thing's for sale, by the way. If you want an S13 drift car, hit me up. The stock wheels are not gonna cut it. I'm gonna go ahead, run over to Harbor Freight. I'm gonna pick up a Harbor Freight powder coating system. I've never done anything like that before, and I know you need an oven as well. I've heard okay things about the Harbor Freight powder coating gun, so I'm gonna roll with that. I'm trying to stay pretty budget with this build. One big thing, I don't have an oven. However, I think I know just the place to pick up a crappy oven that we can bake some wheels. So if we walk outside and you take a little bit of a zoom glance right through there, you can see that is actually a thrift shop. They sell a bunch of weird old stuff like ovens and refrigerators and obviously clothes. I'm gonna go take a stroll right across the street and see if we can pick one up for the shop. That way we can actually powder coat things here in the shop, which would be super dope. Now you might be asking yourself, why don't you just go get them powder coated? Well, I'm gonna do it on a budget. I can buy the powder coating gun pretty cheap and the powder and the oven and still wind up a lot less than if I went to take them to get powder coated. I called around, got some quotes, and plus I kind of want to do it myself and kind of learn how to do it. That way I can do parts and stuff in the future and make a good video for you guys. Well, about 20 minutes and $30 later, we got an oven. Not 100% sure that it works, but I do need to figure out a plug though. I think the air compressor plug back here might work. I'll have to look at it. I'm gonna go ahead and run to Harbor Freight, get the gun and the powder so we can get one step closer. Well, it's a couple days later. Something I didn't quite realize whenever I picked up the oven was that I didn't have a plug-in installed, so I had to call an electrician and get one out here and throw in a little plug-in in the back. So the oven is all working good. And then I just got back from Harbor Freight, picked up this little soda blaster. I've heard of okay reviews online and some soda material. So when you powder coat the wheels, you actually have to sandblast them at first just to get all the rust and old coating off. I'm not sure exactly how this works, to be honest with you. I've never done this before, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Like I said, I got the oven back here all wired up. It's literally just chucked in the back, and it works. I tested it, $30 oven, plugged it in, fired right up. I think I got it all put together, got the air compressor fired up. I'm gonna give it a test, see how it goes. I'll get back with you. Alrighty, got this wheel pretty much all sandblasted for the most part. It's not perfect, but we're gonna try one wheel out. Time to break into the Harbor Freight powder coating system. I'm gonna go ahead and read the instructions on this and make sure I know exactly what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm just gonna try it out on this one wheel first, and then if it comes out nice, we'll do the rest, and if not, we'll figure something out. System. There's like big chunks shooting out, dude. What is that? I'm gonna turn up the compressor a little bit. That's all we get. Now we wait 400 degrees for 15 minutes. Make sure it doesn't catch on fire. I already just pulled it out of the oven and it's pretty glossy for the most part. 400 degrees for about 15 minutes. I'm gonna let this cool off and we'll come back at it. Didn't come out too bad, to be honest. A few little spots, but the wheels are pretty rough to begin with. Alrighty, she's cooled off and like, to be honest, not too bad. Like, there's a few little blemishes in it, but the wheel is kind of blemished to begin with. I'm pretty pleased with it for what it is and for how much it costs. Instead of paying someone hundreds of dollars to do it, we can do it ourselves. Looks pretty good. We'll see how long it lasts. Now time to do the other 3. I'll show you guys exactly kind of what I'm doing through one of them. But it's a pretty simple process. I like it, dude.
See the nice bubble right
Looks good. There's a few bubbles. There's a bubble where a big clump of it, big clump landed, all right? Check it out, guys. What do you think? of this little powder coating job. Just mounted the tire up, put the center cap back in, cleaned it up a little bit, and it's looking pretty decent. My first one I've ever done. I do need to go ahead and do the other 3 wheels. I was just testing that one out first, make sure it all came out perfect. It's gonna look really good on the car. I'm excited to throw them on. I don't know how much of this powder stuff I really need, to be honest with you. I think I use like, oh, the compressor. I might need to go pick more of it up. You can see kind of all the waste that gets just tossed around. My powder's a little bit clumped up, so I think that's why I was getting those big chunks. So I try to get it more fine. I need to shake it up a little bit more in these jugs here. That way I can get a really nice, smooth, even coat. So wheel number 2 is currently in the oven. What I'm having a problem with are the little chunks of the powder coat that just have a hard time breaking up in the bottle. And I've sitting here just beating the little bottles in the ground for like 5 minutes, and there's still these little chunks in it. So I don't know if I need to like strain it or what, because that's what's causing my small issues that I've been having. The idea behind it is you preheat the wheels to about 350 degrees, and once they reach that, pull them out, powder coat them. You have your oven at 400. And then you plop them back in and they get nice and shiny. 400 degrees for 15 minutes, and then you pull it out and just let it cool off, and it should be good. That's what I did with the other one. It came out pretty nice. Even with my welding gloves, the wheel gets kind of hot pulling it out. I guess just because I have to walk so far with it. Toasty. Alrighty, got them all wrapped up. All 4 are mounted with the new powder coated white wheels. I must say they came out pretty nice. Time to go ahead and throw them on the car and see how they look. It looks cool though. I actually really like it. Alright everybody, we got the wheels on the car. We got the Condor Speed Shop banner. Just put the little side marker on along with the tail lights here in the back. And man, this thing is looking really, really clean, really fresh. I'm liking how this is turning out. I'm gonna have to put a little bit of a spacer in the back, but the front is pretty good for what it is. I have some new side trim coming in here soon, along with a few of the little things. I still need to paint the mirrors and the underside of the hood and the front end, but next thing that we gotta do is the engine sitting over in the corner. Gotta get that in the car, but should look good. I'm really liking how this is going. The wheels came out really nice. Can't be more pleased how they came out, along with the banner. Shout out to Condor Speed Shop. We'll get into them a little bit later in another video for helping out with the build. Next thing is the engine. Alrighty guys, the giveaway for this episode of the BARNFIND build is whatever I have on the screen here. Haven't quite decided. I have a couple different options. Just like before, make sure to leave a comment and tell me what you think of the wheels. Do you like the white? Would you have gone with another color? Tell me what you think for sure. And 1 week from the day that this video is posted, I will be picking a random comment, and that will be the winner of this giveaway. I'll be doing it via the YouTube live stream, so keep an eye out for that 1 week from the day that this video is posted. If you live in the US, I will ship the item out directly to you. And if you're outside the US, I will email you a gift card. That is going to wrap up this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe. Catch you guys in the next one.